Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kelly. This is KBellaBeauty. And I recently saw Andrea Matillano film a video about her most repurchased makeup items. And when I was watching her video, I started to look through my collection because I typically watch YouTube when I'm getting ready in the morning. And I was looking around and I was like, I've repurchased that before, I've repurchased that before, I've repurchased that before. And so I thought, you know what? I would share my video as well, and I would talk about my most repurchased makeup products, because then you really get to know like what people's favorites are and what type of products people are purchasing and buying and loving. So that is what we are going to be doing today. Since I was inspired to do this video by Andrea, I will link her video down below, but let's go ahead and jump into the video. I'm not really going in any order. I'm just gonna kind of grab things, and there are a few products that I don't currently have in my collection, but I've repurchased them several times, so I'll insert pictures of those things as well. But I do have a primer. I believe this was my third or fourth bottle of the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I have dry skin, so this has coconut water, I think. It's silicone free, it feels very hydrating, but the thing I like about it is that it does give a little tack to my face as well. So I feel like not only is it hydrating, but it's going to make my makeup and my foundation stick to my skin longer. So I always recommend this. This is like a holy grail primer for me. I actually just finished this one up in my Project Pan, and I'm trying out some new primers because I haven't in a while, but this is an Old Faithful that I'll definitely always go back to. I also have a foundation. I like to try different foundations, so I don't always like repurchase foundations. Even if it's something that I like, I don't necessarily repurchase it, but I have gone through either 2 or 3 full-size foundations of the Urban Decay Naked Skin. That one is super lightweight. I think I first heard Shades of Cassie talk about it years and years ago. I get mine in the shade 3.0. I love it. It's definitely an everyday light coverage, super comfortable, doesn't dry my skin out. And I've actually been out of it for I think like a year to 2 years maybe. And I'm on a no-buy right now. It's not going very well, but I am on a no-buy, so I haven't picked it up yet. But when the VIB sale comes around in November, I do want to pick that foundation up again because I do really, really love it. And going hand in hand with that foundation is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This one was my third tube, I believe, and I get the shade Light Warm. And this one's actually almost out. I had to have my husband pull the stopper out for me because when you pull the stopper out, you can get more of the product that's left in the bottom. But I've definitely been like scraping the sides. But I really like this foundation. This one is another one, like, I can't do Tarte Shape Tape. I can't do the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer because those are very heavy and cakey under the eyes. I need something that's like lighter, more liquidy, isn't gonna settle into those fine lines. So that's why I keep repurchasing this time and time again, because I really, really love it. And again, that's like an Old Faithful that like I'll always go back to. But before I got into that high-end concealer, the concealer that I was using previously was the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the lightest shade. I think it was like 110 Light, and I think I had gone through 2 or 3 of those. And I really, really liked it at the time. That was like a favorite concealer. I raved about it, probably talked about it on my channel before, said it was a favorite. But after trying the Urban Decay Naked Skin and going to a higher-end concealer, I don't purchase the Maybelline Fit Me anymore. I just, when it comes to like my base, like my foundation, my skincare, my primer, my concealer, when it comes to my base makeup, I really like to go for higher end because I feel like even though I'm paying more, I get a little bit better quality. And so I just like my Urban Decay Naked Skin better than the Maybelline Fit Me. But if you're trying to ball on a budget, the Maybelline Fit Me was a favorite of mine for a while. A powder that I have gone through and repurchased, and the fact that I've even repurchased a primer is amazing in and of itself because I have dry skin. And I just filmed the unpopular opinions makeup tag, and I said in that video that I don't set my entire face because I have dry skin. I only set under my eyes and usually sometimes on my forehead because of the forehead wrinkles that I have going on. But this is my third jar of the Laura Mercier translucent powder. When I first started powdering my under eyes and using a loose powder, I actually tried the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I went through an entire jar and I really liked it. But then I ended up repurchasing it and I didn't like it that time because it does give you like little glitter specks under your eyes, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. So I moved over to the translucent powder and I bought a smaller travel size of it. Really, really liked it. Went through the entire thing, purchased a full size, really, really loved it, went through the entire thing. This is my second full size of this baby, and I've tried other loose powders. I've tried the Cover FX one, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. I would be interested in trying the Hourglass one, the Mineral Veil powder. I've heard really good things about that, but I do prefer a loose powder to a pressed powder. So this is definitely a product that I have repurchased, and it does not let me down. For brows, I don't typically venture out into different brow products because I've mentioned before that it's hard for me to find a color that matches my hair really well because my hair is red, but it's not like bright red, but it's not like brown. It's just hard to find a shade that matches. And so my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products are what I have purchased time and time again. I go through like 3 or 4 a year. Like, I've purchased so many of them, it's crazy. I get the Brow Wiz and the Brow Definer in caramel, and I feel like it matches my hair perfectly. And I've tried like the NYX taupe, it's okay. I haven't really found a shade in Benefit's brow products that match me very well, but I just feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I haven't found a color. I've found colors that can pass for my hair tone, but none that are this amazing. So like, why would I purchase something if I know that I really like these better? So I just keep repurchasing those guys time and time again. This next product, I technically haven't actually purchased it. It is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper. This is the smaller size, and I've gone through probably 5 or 6 of the smaller size. I used to be subscribed to Play by Sephora. I had gotten a couple from there. Anytime it's a 100-point perk, I get one. So I guess maybe that's purchasing it because you have to spend $100 to get 100 points. So $100 for this little guy. Or anytime they have a gift with purchase and you can get the Kat Von D liner, I always get that as well. So although I haven't purchased the full size and I haven't spent the $20 on it, I always do get this little mini. And I actually haven't been into winged liner lately, but if I am gonna do a winged liner, I'm gonna use this guy right here. It's very nice and dark. It creates a sharp wing. I really, really love the point that you have here because it just helps me get like a nice crisp line, and I'm not very good at winged liner, so this makes it easy for me. Love this guy. If there comes a time when I can't get it in the smaller size and I need to purchase the full size, I would not be against it. I would pick that up. My most repurchased mascara is a mascara that I have talked about on my channel before. It's by Maybelline. I love Maybelline mascaras. This is the Rocket Volume Express. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I usually do like 2 to 3 coats, or I'll mix it with another mascara, but I just really, really love this mascara. I always get the, it doesn't say on here, I think I get the Blackest Black. And I don't like the waterproof because that's really, really hard to get off, so I do not get the waterproof kind, but I've gotten compliments on my lashes when I wear this guy, so it works for me. I go more for volume than length. So I don't find that this is very lengthening. I feel like my lashes have a good amount of length on their own. I go for more volume, and this creates a lot of volume for me. So I will continue to repurchase that. I tried to think of something for eyeshadows and lipsticks, but I've never finished an eyeshadow single or even a palette. I haven't finished an eyeshadow and repurchased the exact same kind. I And also with lips, I think I've only finished like 2 or 3 lipsticks in my life, and that was like a way long time ago before I had a huge lipstick collection. So what I did is I thought about brands that I have like repurchased from, not necessarily the same shade, but different shades. So for eyeshadows, I did say my Makeup Geek singles, and these are not all of the singles that I have. I did create a My Perfect palette and pulled out some of my Makeup Geek singles, so they're in a different palette, but I had 2 Z palettes full. I recently decluttered and gave some shades that I wasn't using to girlfriends of mine. So this is what I got left, my Makeup Geek shadows. I've never gone through and used one entirely. I do have Pan on Creme Brulee and Beaches and Cream, but like I said, I have purchased her singles time and time again, and I really love the formula. Makeup Geek makes some of my absolute favorite eyeshadows. And as far as lipsticks go, the lipstick brand that I have purchased the most from is MAC Cosmetics. I only have 5 in my collection right now. I have Diva, Rebel, Viva Glam 3, Velvet Teddy, and then I have Modesty over in another area of my room. But I used to have an even larger collection. However, these go bad after like a year. So I used to, like when MAC lipsticks were a huge thing and everybody was filming their MAC collection, I would like go out and pick up a lipstick here and there, and I had so many MAC lipsticks, and then like they all went bad because I couldn't use them quick enough. So I'm trying to keep my collection small, but I do still really love matte lipsticks. The cream sheens are my favorite formula, which is ironic because Rebel's a satin, Diva's a matte, Viva Glam 3 is a matte, and Velvet Teddy's a matte. Interesting, but I do think Modesty is a cream sheen, and the cream sheens are my favorites. But I've purchased them time and time again, and if you don't know, you can save your MAC empties. Like I go through Fix Plus. That's probably something I should have put in here, but I didn't. MAC Fix Plus. I've gone through more than 20 bottles of that as well. But if you save your containers, you can take 6 containers in and get a free lipstick. So that's actually what I just did with Viva Glam 3, is I did back to MAC, and I got this beautiful fall shade. It's not what I'm wearing right now, although it looks like it could be, but I back to MAC to get lipsticks. And I want to make sure that I'm using them though, because they do go bad. And then for liquid lipsticks, I've never finished one completely, but the liquid lipsticks that I've purchased the most from are Kylie Cosmetics. And this was another product that I talked about in my Unpopular Opinions makeup tag. I feel like a lot of people aren't a fan of Kylie Cosmetics. Like a lot of people have said that they think she's overpriced, or her shipping was outrageous for a while, but now if you buy more than $40, you can ship for free domestically. But I do not find her lipsticks to be drying. Some people say that they have. I get her like just regular liquid lipstick formula, and then I do have some of her velvets, and these are not even all that I have or have had. I have given some away, but I really love her formula. It's super long lasting. It's comfortable on the lips. It's one of those where I'm wearing it and I almost feel like I'm not wearing anything. And I go to reapply and I'm like, oh, you don't need to reapply. And I am a liquid lipstick lover, probably because I'm a teacher. So at work, like I don't have time to like reapply my lipstick. Like I'm teaching children. I have elementary school children in my classroom, and I'm not like putting lipstick on while I'm teaching them. So it's like I put it on in the morning, or sometimes lipstick doesn't even get put on until after lunchtime. But I need a lipstick that's gonna last, that's not gonna rub off on my coffee, on my water, on whatever it is that I'm drinking or eating. Like I want it to stick, I want it to stay, and I want it to last. So Kylie liquid lips, most repurchased, and I love them. And that's gonna do it for this video. Those are my most repurchased makeup products. Looking through my collection, I think I got everything that I've repurchased time and time again, but obviously these are my favorites. These are products that I really love, products that I go back to. And I really enjoyed watching Andrea's videos. So if you've filmed a video like this, or if you don't film videos at all, like let me know down below some of your most repurchased products, because although these are my old faithfuls and I will continue to get them time and time again, I'm a makeup lover. So I do love trying and finding new makeup products as well. So I always want to hear what your favorites are, what your most repurchased products are. But if you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed before you go. I do post 2 videos a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I'm trying to get better. I feel like I say this in every video. I'm trying to get better at putting a bonus video up on Mondays or Tuesdays because I really want to get 3 videos up a week. So that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.